Hello and welcome back to Latinx.montessori. My name is Orlando, and in this video I will explain how open-ended toys will boost your child's development. We live in a consumer world where we tend to buy a lot of toys for our kids because companies do a great job at marketing their products as educational, when in fact a lot of these toys only fascinate rather than educate. Some examples are toys with loud music and sounds and lights and a lot of buttons. These toys are okay to entertain your child, but when it comes to their development, you have to be intentional about the toys that you provide. So I will share the benefits of open-ended toys and why they should be included as part of your child's playtime routine. And I will also share some of the toys we currently have that are nurturing our daughter's physical, cognitive, and emotional development. Now, I know raising independent children is super hard, but if you want to make the process easier and a lot more enjoyable, you can start by liking this video and subscribing to our channel so you never miss a thing. So what are open-ended toys and why are they beneficial? In a nutshell, these are toys that can be played with in multiple ways and allow your child to explore and create without strict guidelines or end goals. And this encourages them to use their imagination and creativity to play and explore rather than being restricted to a set of rules or functions. About 90% of my daughter's toys are open-ended, and I have seen the developmental impact they've had on her. Building blocks, magnetic tiles, toy animals, and stacking rainbows have various developmental benefits. The first one is that they encourage exploration and engagement. My daughter can use her imagination to come up with different ways to play with them. She plays with building blocks a lot and can create pretty much anything she wants with them, and this has helped her develop her curiosity, problem-solving skills, and creativity. And she's also exploring new ways to play and interact with these type of toys. They also nurture your child's cognitive development and creativity. Now, my wife is a Montessori guide, as you already know. And one thing I've learned from her is that we should always provide materials that stimulate our daughter's brain development. She uses the same wooden blocks to make a fort for her toy animals or a road for her cars. And we also like to play with her just to keep her creative juices flowing. Now, one way we do this is by asking her, can you make a tall fence so your lion does not escape its enclosure? This simple question will help her understand that the fence needs to be higher than the lions, and she will use the building blocks in many creative ways to build an enclosure, with our help, of course, because she's still learning how to balance her blocks. Your child will also develop better social skills and relationships. Open-ended toys encourage children to play together and share their ideas and feelings. One way your child can learn to share and work together with others is by giving them a set of Lego, Duplos, or similar materials and just letting them experiment. Now, initially, they may fight over some of the pieces, but if you guide them, you will be amazed by how well they take turns, share, and communicate their ideas. These toys improve your child's independence. From personal experience, I think this is one of the biggest benefits of open-ended toys. And as I mentioned before, there is no end goal with these type of toys, so your child will play on their own and make their own decisions. If you give your child a basket of diverse toys like dolls, blocks, cars, they are going to find hundreds of ways to play with them independently. They help your child learn from mistakes. I highly believe that mistakes are stepping stones for success, and open-ended toys are great tools for your child to develop a growth mindset. Your child is going to experiment and try different things without fear of failure, embrace challenges, be persistent when things do not go their way, and learn from their mistakes. They boost self-confidence and self-expression. As a parent, I want my daughter to express her feelings, personality, talents, and interests. We have an art easel where she draws what she sees or something that happened to her on a particular day. And this is a great way to show her emotions and artistic skills. Another example is stickers. She likes to peel stickers and decorate her lunch bag or place them on her stuffed animals or even on herself. This is who she is, and I want her to be confident of herself. They increase your child's concentration and attention span. Open-ended toys can help your child develop their concentration and focus. One reason I personally like wooden blocks is because my daughter can play with them for longer periods. She is very engaged, and I'm always impressed by how focused she is when she places one block on top of the other very carefully. And what I like about these toys is that they are very versatile, and your child is going to find numerous ways to play with a single item. A lot of these toys grow with your child. And again, building blocks. And as you can see, we like to use building blocks a lot. Play kitchens, magnet tiles, art supplies are all great examples of open-ended toys that children of various ages can play with. We've had wooden blocks since our daughter was an infant, and she's still playing with them, but now in different ways. Right now, she is learning how to stack and balance wooden blocks, but in a year from now, she is going to build more complex structures and explore some engineering and architectural concepts. She's also beginning to use her play kitchen and pretend food to role play different scenarios. Just the other day, I made chicken and vegetable soup, and my daughter and I recreated the same meal in her play kitchen. And the great thing is that she's also improving her vocabulary, learning about various types of foods, learning how to follow a set of instructions, and ultimately, these can promote better eating habits. So if you have a picky eater, make sure to get a play kitchen with a lot of pretend vegetables. And lastly, they improve both growth and fine motor skills. From grasping, throwing, standing, and walking, open-ended toys help your child develop their physical abilities and coordination because they perform various movements and actions as they play with them, and this refines their physical and sensory development. So for example, when my daughter was an infant and learning how to throw a ball, she had to squat to pick it up, stand up, and balance herself before she threw it. All of the movements required to throw a ball improved her motor skills, cognitive development, balance, and coordination. I mean, just try to perform the same movements on one foot. It is a lot harder than you think. Sometimes we have to put ourselves in their shoes to fully understand how we can nurture their development. Now, there's one more point I want to make. Get open-ended toys with few features and functions. Fewer features mean better quality and are also better for your child's play and development because they allow them to use their imagination and creativity to problem solve. I am going to leave links to some of the toys that I mentioned in this video. They are affiliate links, which means that we might get a small commission if you make a purchase, but that only helps us to bring you more content just like this. I also created the ultimate list of Montessori toys and materials, and I will leave the link to the blog post as well, and make sure to bookmark it because I will continue to add more educational materials to that list. And if you have any questions or want to provide some helpful information for other parents, just leave a comment below and we could create new content based on your feedback. So make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell so you know when we release new content. Thanks for watching. I will see you soon.